Hi, I'm the Fat Girl, and I'm going to be eating in videos that I post on YouTube. And today I'm going to be eating McDonald's, as you can see from this beautiful bag next to me. And I don't think you really need a reason to eat. Like, a lot of times I'll hear girls, like, as they're getting food, especially if it's something heavier, like not a salad, they'll say something along the lines of, "Oh, I haven't eaten all day. This is so great." Which maybe they haven't, but if they haven't, that's like they obviously are not taking care of themselves, which I would not broadcast. And if they have, then that's it just seems weird, and like they're compensating for eating, which is a pretty normal human activity. Or they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm like going on a diet next week, so this is like my splurge or something," which maybe it is, but I don't think you should have to explain every time you eat something, especially something you like. But I'm going to explain, well, not really explain, but I mean, it's McDonald's, which I feel like is sort of embarrassing to be eating, especially because I live in New York City and there are literally thousands of restaurants with better food than McDonald's. Much better food than McDonald's. But I've sort of been thinking about, well, first of all, it's on my way home from work, so I see it every day. I don't usually go in, but they're in the Moschino 2014 collection that was in Milan just recently. They sort of reappropriated the McDonald's image slash logo in a way that probably won't get them sued, but it was really interesting because it was like high-end, fashion brand appropriating this image that is almost everywhere in the world. Like but is everywhere in the world, and it's the same everywhere in the world. Like you can go into a McDonald's in like Louisville, Kentucky, and get the exact same chicken McNuggets that you can get in Milan. So, or like Nigeria, like it's just the same everywhere. So, I just think that's interesting. And they're great if you're traveling because they have free Wi-Fi. Well, I mean, they have Wi-Fi, and I guess you could probably just use it without paying for something, but actually I don't really know. But I've used their Wi-Fi when I was traveling, and I really appreciated it. So anyway, today I don't really like their practices with their meat and all that, so I didn't get like real food. Well, I didn't get meal food, but I got a hot fudge sundae. It also has caramel in it, which they did not object to adding, and they didn't object to me using my debit card for a transaction that was $2.92, which I appreciate, because that's really hard to find in New York City. I usually have to spend $10 to be able to use my card, and on this I spent $2.92. So this is the hot fudge sundae. Oh, it comes with peanuts. Chopped peanuts. Sorry, let me let you see that. Yep. So that's exciting. And then I got french fries. Because you need McDonald's french fries, obviously, if you're going to McDonald's. Yes, so here they are. I may have been eating some of them, so it's not like as full as it was before. They're pretty good. Actually quite good. I mean, it's a french fry and it's McDonald's. But especially if you have memories with McDonald's, like growing up, like if that's like a childhood thing, which at least for me it is a little bit. Not all the time, but it was like a treat if we got to go to McDonald's. So I sort of have it in that part of my brain that's like, it feels like I'm rewarding myself, which is cool. I mean, and I feel like everyone sort of has memories with McDonald's, probably, if you're like in the middle class and a human. And maybe even animals. I don't really know. Anyway, this is good. I mean, I don't know. It's good, like, American thing. There's definitely better American food, but there's no American food that's any more iconic, I don't think. And it's funny, because it's, like, not only fast food, but also McDonald's. Like, you can go to Burger King, and it's fast food, and it's probably just as bad. or good, depending on your perspective. But it's like not quite as embarrassing as saying you at McDonald's. Like McDonald's is the archetypal is how I normally say that, unless I'm chewing food apparently. But it's like the archetypal, like, awful food that Americans eat. Although I did just see a news story about a guy who ate McDonald's for maybe a year. It might have just been a month, I don't really know. But he lost weight. Like 23 pounds, I think I said. So I don't think it's like McDonald's is like Satan food. I mean, maybe a little bit, but you could do worse. And you could definitely do better. But, I don't know. If you appreciate the, like, comfort and terror of being able to eat something that tastes exactly the same no matter where it is, and it is a lot of places, then McDonald's isn't the worst. Especially for the Wi-Fi situation. And the bathroom situation. Like, if you're stuck somewhere, or, like, in the middle of Manhattan, and you need to use a restaurant, then McDonald's workers are very helpful. Because they don't really care. Which is nice. I appreciate that. These fries, I don't know. What? Oh, they have the calories on them now. There's 0 grams of sugar, 3 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. And 8% of the vitamin C that I need in a day. And 4% of the iron, which, hooray. Huh. Yeah, that's cool. This is 230 calories. Which, whatever. It's not gonna be my whole meal anyway. Except that's the bad thing. I don't know, whatever. It's food. I probably won't eat all of it. Maybe I will. It's good. Well, it's good in like if you're not thinking too much about it, it's good, you know? Lots. Cool. Lots on Sunday. Without the chopped peanuts. I mean, it's kind of like being like Barbie. Like, I feel like I'm eating like sort of plastic. And if I were plastic, that would be cool. What was I on? Not hot fudge. No. It's like the best that like 129 can buy. It's just whatever. I should mention that I'm not drunk or high right now. So any enjoyment I'm having is like real enjoyment or not like chemical enjoyment. Although it is the end of a long day. So my serotonin levels are probably low. So this could help maybe, and maybe that's why I like it. Anyway. I'm gonna keep eating this. But I probably won't keep the camera on. Partially because I have caramel on my face, I think. So anyway, this was my first eating video. And there's a channel called Fat Girl Eating, and you should subscribe to it if you enjoy watching whatever this just was.